YouTube friends. Today I'm going to share with you my own experience on how I was able to find an effective natural remedy urinary tract infection problem, or UTI. So back in 2003, I experienced severe urinary tract infection. I experienced burning sensation every time I urinated or emptied my bladder. And urination became more frequent and it was painful as well. So obviously I went to see a doctor, and the doctor prescribed me an antibiotic called macrobid or nitrofurantoin. And the doctor explained to me that it was macrobid is the first line of defense against UTI. And every time that I got UTI, macrobid was always prescribed by the doctor. But after almost a decade of experiencing such recurring UTI, I went to see an environmental health specialist. And that doctor took the time to request for a urine culture test so that he would know what was the bacteria that was causing the problem. And the test results showed that it was E. coli causing UTI in my body. So I got curious and started my own research about E. coli and UTI. So research shows that when we have urinary tract infection, it just means that we have an overpopulation of E. coli in our bladder. And as the years go by, the frequency of the infection has increased. I would experience UTI not only once or twice in a year, but I would have it 4 or 5 times in a year. And the interval between infection became shorter and shorter. So my family physician changed the antibiotic into something that's stronger than the macrobid. And it was at this point that I started to be concerned about my health. That the doctor has to give me a stronger antibiotic. The E. coli, or the bacteria that's in my system, is becoming resistant to macrobid. And what I fear most, of course, is that I don't want the bacteria, the E. coli in my system, to become a superbug, because it can't be killed anymore with simple antibiotics. An environmental health specialist, his approach to medical treatment is based on the idea that it's the root cause of the disease that has to be addressed, not just the symptoms. It was at this point that I remember the lectures on probiotics by the environmental health specialist that I consult with. And this environmental health specialist happens to be also a clinical professor at the University of Alberta Hospital. For example, his treatment for this particular situation is to look at the imbalance of the bad and beneficial bacteria present in the gut microbiome. So that's how he would address it, meaning to say that there's an infection because there is an overpopulation of the bad bacteria, which in this case is the E. coli. And so I thought that I should increase the population of the good bacteria in my system. I thought about the mother in the organic apple cider vinegar. This vinegar, this Bragg's apple cider vinegar. It has a mother like this one that stays at the bottom of it, and then when you shake it, it makes your vinegar kind of cloudy. Okay, learn from the lectures on probiotics that the mother of the organic apple cider vinegar contains lots of strains of beneficial bacteria, and we often refer to it as probiotics. So the good bacteria present in that organic apple cider vinegar that help control the overgrowth of the E. coli population in my system. You will know that an apple cider vinegar has the beneficial bacteria if you can see those mother that stays at the bottom of the bottle. So what I did was, every time that I would feel that I'm going to have a urinary tract infection, because for so many years that I have urinary tract infection coming back again and again. I would already know the feeling when I would have it. And so every time that I would feel that, I would immediately add apple cider vinegar that has mother in it to my water, okay, glass of water. And when I found this natural remedy that I have, I did not experience, I did not go and see the doctor again, because basically the apple cider vinegar that I use was effective enough to control the population of E. coli in my system. Now, I am sharing this to you not as a medical advice to you. I'm just sharing this that in the sense that I found this to be effective in my situation. So I'm just sharing to you, what was the process that I went through to be able to find a solution to my recurring urinary tract infection. Okay, so that's it, friends, and I hope that you will be able to find something useful in what I've shared to you